gonna go live.
Okay. Take care, you guys. Y'all be safe.
All right, Carrie. This is we're getting ready started. We are live. We are live on Facebook as well as YouTube, and we're hopefully getting some people in to listen to our virtual tour. Awesome.
Yeah, give it just a second. They'll be pulling away. I'm right beside their vehicles. So.
Okay, no worries. We'll just wait a little bit. Welcome to everybody that's coming online. We have 2 viewers so far. Thank you so much for being present. While we're waiting a little bit, give us a moment to wait for a few more people to show up.
Hey, give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Awesome. 4 people. Yay. We'll give it a little bit more time. This property that we're going to talk about is up in Champions Place subdivision, which is close to a golf course right off of 1960 in the northern part of the Houston area. Beautiful home. And we're about ready to get started in a second. So,
okay, y'all ready?
I think I am. Hold on one second. Hey there, Carrie. How are you?
I am great.
It looks like you're on site.
Yes, so I am on site at a home that you guys are going to love. And I thought before we walk through the house, I've got a couple of people that have joined with me virtually to kind of share the experience of this property. And before we get started, my name's Carrie Josephson, and Joe is somewhere.
And my name is Joe Diasana, and together we are
the Property Joes. So we've got 2 really cool, fun guests that you're going to enjoy. And I'm going to give them just a moment to introduce themselves, and then we're going to go look at the property. So we have Mr. Patrick Torma and John Reddy. Patrick is to my immediate, I think, left. So I'm going to ask him to go first. Go ahead.
Sure. Hey, Carrie, and hey, everybody watching. My name is Pat Torma. I'm an independent insurance broker with Goosehead Insurance. If you can destroy it, I can insure it. I can help you with everything from flood insurance, homeowners insurance, car insurance, and I'm excited to be here in the virtual open house with you today.
So I'm hoping people can hear him. Joe, could you hear what Patrick said? Because I could not.
Absolutely. We hear him clearly.
I couldn't hear a word Patrick said.
No, any better now? Nothing?
We're good. I can hear him.
Okay,
good. Well, I'm just going to assume that everybody can hear him. And Mr. John Reddy, you're up next.
Yeah, my name's John Reddy. I'm a lender with Academy Mortgage, and I specialize in helping people qualify where maybe other places you may get a no. I actually work very hard to help you get qualified, and looking forward to the virtual open house today as well. Thanks very much for having me here.
That I'm sure was awesome, and I couldn't hear that either. So I am crossing my fingers that everybody else can hear what these fine gentlemen had to say. I have had the opportunity to work with both of them. They're great people, and they will both serve you well should you need either A, insurance, or B, mortgage. So, Joe, just a confirmation, you heard what John Reddy said?
Absolutely.
Okay. Good deal. All right. I don't know if Connie Chung ever has this issue, but we'll see. So today we are at 14011 Muirfield up in the Champions area, and the house is directly behind me. I'll step out a little bit. So it's directly behind me. We are, I'll talk about the features as we walk through a little bit, and then we're going to get some feedback from the team that's online. The one thing that I would say off the bat, just so everybody's aware, this is a 3-bedroom, 3 full bath. It's the square footage is just over 2,300 square feet for the home, and the lot is 5,000 square feet. There's a lot of cool, interesting things that you're going to see as we go in. I'm trying to turn my camera around real quick. Take your glasses off. And on StreamYard, I'm not sure I know how to turn the camera around. So
There's a button at the bottom, Carrie, to turn you around. We lost him. So let me talk a little bit while we're waiting for him to come back. Again, there he is. Again, it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage, 2,300 square feet. Correction on the land, it's almost 6,000 square feet, and it is well appointed. So I'm going to bring Carrie right.
okay, I'm having a hard time turning my camera around on StreamYard. Joe, do you have any advice for me on how to do that?
There's a button at the very bottom that flips it around. Welcome to the world of online live TV. Anything can happen. Yay!
Hey.
There's a button.
Well,
It's at the very bottom of the screen. Hold on one
maybe
second.
if you minimize the other two, it might pop up for me. Let's see. Yeah, now it did. I see it. Okay, so here we are at the front of the home. Maybe if you put there we go. Everybody in the background. If we come to the front of the house, you're going to see obviously the driveway, but then just beautiful landscape. Beautiful landscaping. And then as you approach the front door, this ornamental gate. And then just imagine coming to a dinner party here, and you walk through the front door and you've got this beautiful entryway. You're going to hear some echo because there's no furniture here, but you've got this beautiful entryway with an office or bedroom, however you choose to use it, to your immediate right. And when you walk in, look at that. There we go, right there. So the chandelier in this room is very, very similar to the one that you see when you walk into the entryway. It's just a little bit smaller. So as you know, we do this walkthrough, we're going to have some people join us most likely. So you may see my attention diverted for a minute or two, but the first bathroom is right off the entryway.
And that's actually a full bathroom, Carrie, which
It
is
is
unusual for that floor plan in that location. So they have a full bathroom. So the front area can be sort of a mother-in-law suite or a very good.
Make yourself at home. Yes, ma'am. Are you the agent? Yes, ma'am. Yes. I'm Jolene. Good to meet you. I'm Carrie. And I'm doing a live open house right now, virtual. So I'll just shoot around you. You make yourself at home, and then we can chat afterwards. Is that all right?
My husband's in the car because he spilled something on his shoulders.
Oh, no. You know what? I've got a towel in here. You want one?
Okay, there's always something going on with it. So it is definitely a live event. This is what you have to do during COVID, right? So it is what it is.
So one thing I would bring up and make sure that everybody is aware that there are a ton of upgrades in this home. They're making this an environment where she could host dinner parties. She's a classically trained chef. And so she both prepared meals here and delivered things out to different events that she did, and then also held her own events here in the home. And I was fortunate to be able to attend a couple of them, and it was like going to an episode of Agatha Christie. I mean, the most interesting people you would see. So you come into the kitchen area, and each of the light fixtures, and I'll try to really do a good job of highlighting the light fixtures, but each of the light fixtures were picked out specifically for where they were going to be. Like this one over in the kitchen area, literally you've got enough light, you've got natural light through skylights, but you've got enough light that she could be inventive with the specifically with the fixtures themselves. I don't know if in the camera you get the size of this island, but it's probably the size of a full-size bed. So the all granite countertops, and you actually have access to Champions Golf Club, which is, I don't know, maybe, Joe, do you know how far away it is? It's probably...
Yeah, it's walking distance, actually, to
Yeah, it's super
both
close.
the golf course as well as the pool, 4 tennis courts, and walking trails. So it's super, super close. So it's perfect for quarantining.
That has a ton of storage space too. That's great because I always end up running out.
Yeah, I love the space in the kitchen. I love to cook, and it's beautiful.
Come on in. So we've got more people joining us, so we'll just shoot around everybody. Y'all are welcome to come in, make yourself at home. We're doing a little bit of a virtual tour, so, but you're welcome. No, seriously, I'll just shoot around you, make yourself at home, and we will chat afterwards. So, okay. So here's another shot of the living area from the kitchen and the dining area. Again, one of the really unique aspects of the property is it was really designed for entertaining. So even down to the walls, the walls are not just kind of a fancy paint. It's a 3 or 4 step process to be able to get them to look. The owner is European, and to get them to look like the walls. Yes.
So go back to those lights in the dining room. That comes from your favorite.
Sure.
It comes from your favorite furniture store, Restoration Hardware.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I believe it. They look like Restoration Hardware. So the backyard has multiple access points, and one of the cool things. Oh, he's fine. Don't worry about it. Nobody's watching anyway. No, I'm kidding. We're all watching. No, so the backyard, one thing that's unique about it is the HOA actually takes care of the backyard for you. So we're going to step in the backyard, and then we'll head to the master, which is, I think, what a lot of people are looking forward to seeing. So if we come from the street, obviously there's the street, and then I'll come back towards the back section. When she would throw these parties, the party would spill out over into the
Gazebo.
The backyard as well. Yeah. And so it was really, really nice to be able to kind of start the evening out here and be able to have, drinks, hors d'oeuvres, what have you. So you've got this gazebo, and then you've got yet another gazebo or porch off of there, and then an outdoor kitchen area. So
Carrie,
and then you'll see a slide. Go ahead.
Yeah, the to the right, she used to have large planter pots, so she had a whole watering system. And if you look at the top, so right there, large watering system, and then at the very top of the fence there, you can see places for hanging planters. So the whole back area was super lush, super colorful. And made it for a very great social experience when you're going from eating to the outside. Mm-hmm.
And there's a bedroom off the kitchen area, and this is actually the door that brings you there. So you can either access the backyard from one of the living areas, or you can access it, from the bedroom. Now, the one thing that I would also draw, it's not necessarily aesthetic, but you've got, in Texas, we get a lot of rain, right? And you've got these drains set up. If you see right here in the floor, you've got these drains set up to be able to take care of the water when it rains like it did yesterday. So we also have this area for food prep in the backyard.
Love that.
Yeah, you
It
can make
really
all
is
your
nice.
brisket and your chicken, lay everything out, all the fixins.
So let's go back inside.
All
So when I said that there were multiple access points, we obviously talked about the one bedroom. Here's a door to the master, but we're going to go back through the living area. So, and ironically enough, I think I'm following each of the people that are touring. So again, we're walking back into the property from the outside door into the living area. Got area for, 2 living areas in the dining. And then if I take an immediate right, we'll go into the master. So the master, like I said, we've got access to it is. So they say it's massive. So thank you. So you've got, again, view into the backyard, all this cabinets. I mean, like place to store all kinds of stuff. And then finally, this bathroom, you're going to freak out. I'm telling you, look at the lighting. Isn't that fun?
Wow.
Yeah, there's plenty of downlighting. She has recessed lighting. The actual fan in there is a custom fan. She has art niches, as well as I like this transom window in that shower. Look at that shower. It is super huge with a bench. It's super nice.
Plenty of room for 2 people to get ready in the morning, for sure.
And in that closet, by the way, which is a walk-in closet, there's a hidden safe.
Oh, are we supposed to say that?
Yeah. There is a hidden safe.
I'll let the insurance guy tell us if we can say that.
Right. Just don't show us where it's at.
No. Now I have to look.
I don't
Oh, there's
know.
an ironing board. Remember those days?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Who does iron? Who irons their shirts?
Let me add something on that.
Sadly,
closet. That would be fantastic. My wife would love something like that, but I found in my life that it doesn't matter how big the closet is, I still end up with the same small amount that she gets the rest.
That is awesome. Again, that window really is nice, Joe. You're right. That's nice. So let's move into the rest of the house. Again, we're in. Look at these floors. Aren't the floors pretty? They really contrast well with the light. I think it's been on 3 or 4 days. Joe, how long have we been on market?
Yes, 4 days.
I missed one bathroom.
The very front. Did you
I
see?
saw that one. I think I missed this one.
There should be 3 full.
See what, this one?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, 3 full and
3
1
full.
half or just 3 full?
I think we've decided there's 3 full.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
If I find a half, I'll tell you that. I think it's 3 full.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So here we're in the guest room. And if you remember, I had talked about being able to see out from the guest room onto the back patio. And there it is. And it's really super close to the kitchen, so you can walk through here if you wanted to. Guest bathroom. You don't see a full mirror like that very often. And when you get to the shower area, look at this light. Dun, dun, dun.
That's Carrie, that's antique crystal from France. So, and look, she even painted the ceiling, right? So she wanted a bit of drama in that. And if you go back out to that secondary bedroom, you'll notice some downlighting that's flashed onto the wall, which is super interesting. And that's because she was also an artist. So she painted and placed a lot of art around the wall. And that's part of it. She had 2 paintings right there. So
Very cool.
So then we make it back to the kitchen. And this kitchen, she being a classically trained chef, is just imagine somebody at work in here. I mean, it's set up for her to be able to serve not just a good dinner party, but to be able to create a full experience to be able to bring to your home. And even down to, the cooktop that she chose, to the depth of the sink, to all the different drawers for your tools, utensils, and things like that, to the ovens. So that's our tour. I thought maybe we could bring John and Patrick on and see what their thoughts are, and maybe Joe, you may have to translate for me. So guys, any thoughts? What do you see from your perspective?
I like that backsplash you just showed in the kitchen there. And the fact that goes all the way up, the counter part matches.
It does. So on one side, you've got mirrored areas that make it appear deeper. And then on the other side, you literally have, like you said, the granite goes all the way up to the cabinetry. And it's got under lighting as well, lighting under the cabinets. So
I think it's a beautiful house, and love the kitchen, love the backyard or outdoor entertaining space. Definitely a great place to entertain people. I will say I looked into the flood zone, and it's in a preferred flood zone, so flood insurance will not be required by the mortgage. And also it's only $516 a year to insure the house for flood insurance. And then lastly, I'll say I grew up about 5 minutes from there, so I'm really familiar with that part of Houston, and it was a great place to grow up. A lot of pine trees and really nice neighborhood.
Yeah, there's a lot of trees here for sure. There really are. So yeah, well, good. Well, this is, again, we are at 14011 Muirfield, and the square footage is just over 2,300 square feet, and for the home itself, and the lot is at just around 6,000 square feet. So you are super close to Champions Golf Club as well. You get the opportunity to be able to, with the HOA, they'll take care of your lawn. So it's fixing to get really hot. I'm already sweaty. So it's fixing to get really hot. It'll be nice to have somebody else take care of the lawns. So
I love that feature.
Isn't that awesome?
That is.
And that HOA was not, it's not real expensive either for overall. And then the added benefit of having that yard taken care of is well worth it. And I like the trees too, the fact that they have established trees and not just some of the new places you go to now, they just have, just planted. But these, they provide shade, and I just like trees and plants overall.
It's a really, really pretty setting. So any last words? Joe, you wanted to have the last word?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much, Carrie, for showing one of the big pieces to this particular house over any other is she put in about $122,000 worth of updates, and she did not spare in terms of even the structural component. So you have a new roof, new AC system. So basically move-in ready, easy to maintain, not having to worry about any future expense. And it looks absolutely stunning and gorgeous, and lots of spaces there to work with. So if you guys, anybody interested in seeing this house, give Carrie a direct message online, or if you guys want some insurance quotes or financing information, talk to Pat and John Reddy. Do you want to take us out, Carrie?
Fantastic, everybody. Well, y'all have a great day. We'd love to meet you face to face. So either come by, I'll be here until 4 o'clock, 14011 Muirfield, or I'll be here from 2 to 4 tomorrow. So looking forward to seeing everybody. Patrick, John, thanks for joining us. As always, it's a pleasure working with you guys.
Hey,
Everybody
thanks for having me, guys.
Ciao.
Thank you, Carrie.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Okay, hold on.